I'm Wolfie, your host for today, and we're going to be playing some more Nier Automata today. And how y'all doing? Because I am doing quite well. I had a fun weekend. It's always good to be... always just good to have. Yeah, so I played... well, first of all, I watched a watch-along of some other streamers where they were doing a watch-along Die Hard. I had a lot of fun. I haven't seen Die Hard in years. I forgot. I think I've seen it before. It's one of those movies that I always have assumed I've watched it, but I'm not certain. But I really enjoyed it. I'd at least forgotten most of it if I had watched it. I really enjoyed the movie, honestly. So there was that. I will also... This is my 2 cents on the... I know there's a debate, which has been going on for years, of is it a Christmas movie or not. To be honest, I kind of think it's a Christmas movie. It does the Christmassy stuff in the movie quite well. So, I think it's a Christmas movie. Or it counts barely as a Christmas movie, I'll essentially say. Fully, it's not like Miracle on 34th Street? Is that the Santa one? It's not like that level of Christmas movie. But I'd give it a Christmas movie. It's got a Christmas movie vibe. So there's that. I also got to play... Oh yeah, let's start up. I believe... Yeah, we're in Campaign B. I don't remember what we're doing in Campaign B. Yeah, did my D&D game and Star Wars game. We had a lot of fun in both. Let's start with D&D first. In D&D, we did a lot of investigating. We're doing an investigation mission at the moment. Oh yeah, I forgot we're on this place again. I was gonna say hi to Tubing.
Sorry to barge in on you. Oh, looks like you've already started.
Guys. Wait, what? Why can we do this? That's creepy. Yes. I guess they're androids, aren't they? I thought it'd be just like, no, you can't. I thought it'd get a funny line. Oh, we just zapped her.
2B, can you hear me? I'm starting your boot sequence.
I remember this.
First, you'll want to check your brightness settings.
Is it going to show me my actual gameplay? That'd be cool.
Hmm? You don't know how to adjust the brightness? I think it's set up to respond to some kind of input. Alright. Just give me a second here. Okay, I found the guide. If you can just follow that, it'll make things easier. Right then. Let's get started. We'll go through each adjustment in order. Let's start by getting the brightness set. Okay, how does this look? Roger that.
This is kind of cool, actually.
And I should probably let you know that this entire process is being recorded for posterity.
Oh, that's why.
Now let's take a look at your voice recognition settings. Seems your voice recognition is set to mute, which isn't gonna work. I'm gonna call out to you now. Make sure you can hear my voice. Ma'am? Are you there? Alright, are we good now? Oh, thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings.
I don't think it actually was.
Oh, what the heck? My pulse rate is rising. It seems to be back to normal now.
He's embarrassed.
How odd. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec, we need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know. Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it, so... Once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out.
Hey, too big.
Morning.
Jimmy's awesome.
9S.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
I see.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
Yeah, he's just a little bit in like, oh god,
9S.
he's not got his memory, has he?
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright. If you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We'd better go see what's up, man. 2B.
Okay, so 2B's our companion in this one. Which I guess it should be... I mean, it's kind of obvious it should be. Who are you? Never get to... Oh, I remember you. Let's save. But yeah, in D&D, we're doing some investigation on like a goblin mob. Well, he's a lieutenant. He's not actually a mob boss. 7B. 8B.
What do you think of my waistline? What are you talking about? I've been working out lately. Oh,
Hello.
okay, well,
Talk
now
about the
that
plagues
you
and
mention
others on dirty faction makes me jealous. The
it,
combat
can't tell just by
troops.
looking at me. Well, it's just that
Ah, right. That's the point, actually. Do we have any plug-in chips? We do, okay. We do keep the same plugins that we had on 2B. Which I like. Means that I don't have to worry about my build too much. Oh, that's cool. So we've got... This is the sword. And we've got the hacking thing. Like the hacking cannon. Okay. We've not really had to fight much on foot. It's 9S yet. Okay, that's pretty slick. Not really to my personal playstyle.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
It feels weird that we're the tutorial. We're playing as the tutorial character. Oh yeah, what's our sword actually? Do we have any other weapons? We do. Okay. Cruel Oath. Which is 9S's sword and Virtuous Treaty. Which is apparently new. Oh, it's a heavy blade. It's the great sword. Got it. I do like that it keeps the basic ones. I'll keep it on for now. Yeah, we're doing some investigations. To be honest, I'm going to be interrupted a shit ton. I'll get through the main talky points first, and then we'll talk about my D&D exploits.
2B. Maintenance finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time. Understood. I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well. Understood.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. The other... Is that A2, was it? The other voice.
The surface?
Android I reckon.
That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
That's the way of it. Arcade, feature access point. Oh, that's kind of cool. 2B. Oh yeah, it's just that one again, and 9S. So we can go get our equipment as well, I guess.
The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
Yeah. So... I know I could change to the other weapon, but... might as well use the new weapon that we've got.
Hey, 2B.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
Tubi, you're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Missile barrage. That's pretty slick, not gonna lie. Big cooldown though. I do like the VTOL mode a lot more, it's easy to control. And the sword is way better. Instead of having the big cooldown like a spin, you just get to swing it like that. Which means that you don't take the damage from all these bombs. I missed you, damn it, bastards. How dare you hide from me? There we go. Ow. Do I have to fight all the bosses? Actually, I'll have to fight certain different bosses.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Understood.
Good luck down there.
Meow. Well, this really fought the rogue androids.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
He's not as fast as 2B. Yeah, 2B is a lot faster than 9S. Which just makes sense, combat model against recon model. Oh fuck. Ow. Well, we have to get used to the combat, so some pigs will do. Ow. Can I equip a frickin'... Oh, I bet I can't. Pins. Do I have any combat braces? No, I just have the fist stuff. Swords. I'm not really a huge fan of Cruel Oath. Yeah, we only get one weapon. Okay. This is gonna be weird. Because I fight with like the two weapons usually. No, you know what? This might be better for me. This will be good for me. I just have to learn. what does this actually do? Detonate subjugate remote control. That's kind of cool.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Okay. Getting used to the hacking. So the hacking is definitely what you're supposed to do with this character. Like, it seems very much what he's built for, which means there's going to be enemies that you're going to have a real hard time actually cutting through, which is going to be a pain. I can definitely see how people can get irritated by this part, because I've seen a lot of people say, yeah, I was really enjoying Nier right up until Campaign B, so I definitely see why, and it might drag on a bit, but apparently there's apparently a campaign after this one, which is really good, so...
So this is the resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
You're... number 2.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this territory. You must be the new scouts we heard about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you. Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
Oh yeah, it's a tutorial person. Wave shielding device where it's a innovation in the world. Just kidding. I'm good. Okay. Oh, I got a quick save. I need to go to this and unlock this point, I guess. Is this the shop owners? Oh, quest. Must be with your high. What happens? Deal with weapons of interest, that type of thing. What kind of weapons? Basically, I rebuild. Yeah. What have you got? Help him out. Yeah, it's 4 complex gadgets. Oh yeah, he can't do weapons repair yet. Oh, he can't get some weapons, is it? Run apart, so be it then. Was that always a thing? I guess it would have been. I don't really mind. Does need to add power-ups here? Afraid not. Yeah, there's someone else that sells plugins on there. Oh, parts indicator of the war effect cards. Agree to help? So is this the same exact thing again?
Okay, that's everything the supply trader asked for.
Or did we just have all the shit for him?
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to Yorha. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, no, why do you tell the truth about it? See, your left leg is busted up, and the left leg is the one that's fully original. Repair the old point mine 100 times over during the war, swap parts in that many times to trap this left leg, never been touched. So if I go replace that, what happens? I mean, would it even be me anymore, or would I just... My own problem. Yeah, it's the only part of them, because they're androids, so different parts. Yeah, that makes sense. This game is making me think a lot more now that I've gone through campaign 1, damn it. Okay. I better get used to this hacking because I guarantee there's going to be some enemies that essentially is like hack or bust.
This must have been quite a city once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Oh, the bigger machines. Oh, yeah. Ow!
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 9S. Nothing to report. Weather's sure nice today, though.
Nothing to report. Copy that. And no need for a weather report. Operator 210 out.
210 is not. Very different.
You don't
operator.
have to be so formal all the time, operator. Though I kinda like that about you.
The operators are very different between 2B and 9S, apparently. 2B has the completely non-formal one, and 9S has the very formal one. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So yeah, during Star Wars... Oh no. Let's do... Well, I was going to say D&D. So yeah, in D&D, we're doing this a big investigation. Okay, I'm getting really sick of this fucking boomerang sword. You know what? No. I'm just gonna switch the sword to... Actually, yeah, Beast Bane's not bad, is it? That'll do. I don't want... I'm just slightly concerned that I will take it away from 2B.
This is the place that weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
Ow. Got it. Ow. The lack of dual weapons is real irritating. Okay, so there was some stuff around here from reserves. Will I ever actually finish my story about D&D? Probably not. But yeah, we're doing an investigation. We went through a market. One of our players wasn't able to show up, so we had like an NPC stand in for him.
That should be enough.
That the GM had made.
Let's get these back to the trader.
The GM had made a bunch of... Because we're playing in Ravnica from Magic the Gathering. And we're supposed to be like a big inter-guild task force, basically. So we had to make an NPC which was the same level as us and like the appropriate level of points and skill that he...
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
Yes. But yeah, so we had to... If one of us has to not be there for whatever reason, we get to pick one of the NPCs to be, like, our stand-in. Which is controlled by, like, the GM. It's not an ideal one, but it's pretty fun. They're built with, like... They're built to be the same power level as us, but with, like, very weird, fun builds. Like, they've not gone very stat-heavy builds. They've gone, like, weird feats and things like that. And all we had to stand in, instead of our Is-It Explosion Mage, is the NPC that's the Rakdos Acrobat. It was quite fun. They're real good. Turns out we've accidentally picked them for the perfect encounter, because one of their big special thing is essentially sharpshooter throwing knives. And the GM is loving doing these really complicated encounters, because we're playing D&D 5e, but we're all, I think all of us are experienced with D&D 5e, and we all go, yeah, we see the limitations of it. So the GM has tried to do their best to make, like, really weird, unusual, complicated encounters. Like this, and the current one, the one we just did, was a bunch of goblins who were basically, like, using cover and hiding, running about, using crossbows, trying to get the drop on us, because they wouldn't beat us in a straight fight. Just outright. I mean, they didn't beat us in the complicated fight either, but they put up a lot more of it. And they were shooting away with these crossbows and going into cover and hiding. It was really fun. It was a really enjoyable little combat counter, and I immediately pointed out, oh yeah, this reminds me of XCOM a lot, and the DM felt really happy because that's what he was going for, was XCOM. And I'm a huge fan of XCOM. I wonder if I can upgrade the beasts. Thanks for helping me out running and go with some great materials. Oh, thank you. You bet. Do they have any new swords? Ancient Overlord. And Beast Lord. Upgrade, Beastbane. Yeah, we can actually upgrade it. Endurance. Oh, why not? It requires a meteorite shard. It's got very high damage right now. It actually increased the combo number on it. I wonder if he'd be better off with a lance, actually. I haven't got a chance to try out the lances yet. I can't imagine the stick being good. It's got crit up, admittedly. Now, which one of these is the better one? Stun up. That'd be kind of nice, actually. Because I'm getting so used to having... which one is this, actually? This is attack speed up. So this is the fast one. Okay, it's a virtuous weapon. So obviously it has attack speed up. This is the type 40, which is stun, and the just general purpose weapons. Now these... Do I want stun or will I attack speed? Let's try a spear, why not? Weapons, spears, oh, not the Dragoon Lance, we upgraded the Virtuous Lance. Oh, and let's actually equip, just in case, let's put Beastbane instead of the fists. Because fists aren't bad. I could deal with that. I Taxation request for you as well. Lots of most dangerous machines appearing in the desert. Yep. Help her out. You can count on you to come in. Yes, that was our D&D session on Saturday, which was a lot of fun, and I very much enjoyed it. Oh, I've just realised maybe. Can we? Yes, we can! Okay. Right, these are hacking chests. That's why I couldn't open them before. Type 40 fists? God damn it. We just got a new weapon. It's a combat bracer, I bet, as well. Type 40 fists. Ooh! The latest Yoha models. Fuck yeah, I liked the combat style of the fist. It just didn't do any damage. Oh my god! You've got ranged fists. Let's upgrade these. They seem like nice and fast as well. Type 40 fists. Stun up. Oh yeah, because Type 40 is stun weaponry. Titanium. Don't be a stranger. Okay, well, let's quick save here. It's worth testing them out, right? Oh, it's just 9S has got that weird throw 'em style, but the fists come back very quickly, I guess because they've got very high speed.
Operator to 9S. Transferring coordinate data for the location specified by Resistance Leader.
Nice, operator. You work fast.
Mindless chatter drains energy, 9S. Please keep your comments reserved for mission-related topics.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, so that D&D was very fun. Then, on Sunday, I got to play as my new character in Star Wars. After my unfortunate incident with a thermal detonator on Khan. Okay, let's test it on some big enemies. Pretty fun, I like these. It's different enough that I'm not automatically trying to press my other attack button. Okay, so that is the charge. I have to be very careful not to press the charge too often. Because that's just 9S's thing, it seems. I think he'd do it with all of them. He's not designed for combat as much as 2B. As, I mean, it's fitting. But in Star Wars, I got to play as my new character, which was very fun because the party had a lot of trauma. Like the various party members, because 2 of the characters are new in it. There's my new character, and one of the other players basically retired their character because.
Have we seen these things before?
Oh yes, we have.
Enemy detected. Go. Show no mercy. Glory to the Shade-Line forms.
Whoa. They're speaking.
Yeah, I remember people said that these ones is like, how you deal with these apparently is hacking. And I didn't know what it meant until now, essentially.
playing with your life.
So you're supposed to explode him next to the other two and it automatically kill them. That was actually a lot easier than dealing with them as 2B. I guess hacking the super armor plated monsters is a little better. Oh, that's actually a rock. Oh, that's pretty fun. See what these stupid things. They ripped through those. But yeah, so the party was in a hilarious spot where there were a lot, basically they got through a lot of trauma from the session before. Because obviously two of their best friends had died, someone unleashed a giant extra-dimensional monster on a planet, which has probably killed the planet by now. Etc, etc, etc. So, it was nice coming in with all this trauma with my character and another character who are just quite nice in general, to be honest. And my character, Noon, is aims to be the most famous bounty hunter in the entire Star Wars galaxy, basically, in his time period. And he is very famous. To the point that one of the party members, we'd agreed, like, oh yeah, you're a bounty hunter, I'm a bounty hunter. Let's say we've known each other, like we've worked together in the past. We vaguely know who each other are. We know we're pretty good.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Currently, our struggle against the machine life forms is at a stalemate. This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Those council broadcasts are always so stiff.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
I do quite like this. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan. As a single weapon, these are quite nice. But yeah, so there's, and my character is working for the other party member that just got added, because their character is basically just like a mega merchant character. And they knew I was a famous bounty hunter, so they're basically paying me as their bodyguard. Which is how, like, because we weren't expecting my character to die in the same session. So I've ended up being essentially their muscle. And he's getting paid quite well for it, so. So it's quite a fun thing to do. It also means that this character of mine will actually get, credits, because my last character basically didn't have access to money. And so my new character is he's going to be very gear dependent. A lot more than my last one. Like, my last one could do fine, provided he just had his weapon and some half-decent armor. My new character is going to need a lot of gear. I actually came up with a list of like, all the gear. It's like a couple of very powerful pistols, some flamethrowers with wrist mounts, rocket boots, what else have I got? A particular kind of heavy armor. You have various explosives I put in. What else have I got on here? Oh yeah, there are these grenades that I found.
You're from Yorha. We've got a squad mate waiting in a rocky stretch. Just remember that if you need anything, what can I help you with?
Is that Matt Mercer? I think it is. Oh yeah, these are all those HUD save points. Yeah, the auto programs. Is there anything new in here? No, got it. Oh yeah, we have to find Jackass, don't we? But yeah, so My character's quite gear dependent. Oh yeah, we found these kind of grenades. As I was just looking through, like, what would my character have? And there are these basically grenades that have like anti-fire foam, basically, that they're supposed to put out fires and things. But they have like this thing, which is if they hit at all, they just activate like the snare quality. I didn't mean to do that. Which basically just means that people can't take maneuvers while stuck in them. And like it's got an AoE. All it does is even if the blast hits, it just like ensnares them for 4 rounds, unless they make an athletics check to get out of it. Which sounds real fun, and I can totally imagine my character basically using, because I've got a feeling it's like that kind of spray foam. It like sucks up all the oxygen area and then like makes it like hard as rock. I can totally imagine my bounty hunter like just throwing one of those as like cover his escape, essentially.
Hey, our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass.
Hey,
nice
Jackass.
to meet you. I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert?
Yep.
Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jackass, was it? What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh, that? Well...
Ooh.
Wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we? Don't go trying to be a hero, alright? Don't go trying to be...
But we are heroes. Yeah, so there was that happened, which was a lot of fun.
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives?
Me.
There's gotta be an easier way, right?
I love it, he's just like, nah, nah, nah. But yeah, it was very cool getting to play.
This sand sure is slippery.
And yeah, the party was like
Careful.
really unexpected.
We've got enemies approaching.
With how we were dealt with, because, as I said, the party's used to like a lot of animosity and things.
Android desert. Kill.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
Get it, they're an ally. Go away. But yeah, the party was basically one of the party members. The one who's playing is kind of the leadery kind of character. Was really not expecting people to be like well organized and reasonable and positive. They're so used to just like. Also, that was pretty slick. Was it intentional? No, but it was slick.
Android exterminate. Enemy.
Scared. Enemy. Scared.
Do you think they even understand the concept of being scared?
Maybe. Yeah, the leadery type character was just not used to how we'd react. Because my character's like, he's positive, he's quite nice. He very much is like the professional. I based it on the thing I've found in experience and just from like watching various things that this seems to be fairly consistent. What? The fucking kamikazes from Serious Sam, Jesus. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enemy. Kill. Enemy. Why? No. Stay.
What's with the weird-looking outfits?
I've seen that sort of thing when I was going through some old data. It looks like what humans used to wear long ago. Certain human collectives used to use face paint like that too.
Invasion Ranger, I think that's a new one. Or if it is, I don't think I've seen it. It might just be a rare drop, to be fair. So yeah, my character's quite a positive, just nice guy, willing to help out a lot. He's pretty much the one of, well, you're paying me to just do shit. I'm allowed to say no, because that's what my contract says, but if it doesn't give me too much bother, they're gonna get me a better review, essentially. Basically, my character's playing an Uber driver, but a bounty hunter. Of just be nice, because it doesn't really hurt anything. And they'll get me a better review, which makes me more famous, which is what my character's goal is. Just my character's goal is to be the #1 most famous and like best bounty hunter, basically. So whenever, literally the thought of it, what it basically is he wants to be, whenever anyone thinks bounty hunter, they think of him.
No. Scared. Help me.
To be, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean... They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
You're not wrong, actually. God, I love the shockwave upgrade. I'm really bad at tank controls. We're gonna have to fight Adam and Eve again, which is gonna be quite interesting to see. Oh god, I've just realised I'm gonna have to do all the fucking hacking stuff that we had to fight with Eve, aren't we? Shit, that's gonna be a problem. I bet that's not gonna be easy. So that would well 2B was like actually fighting Eve. 9S was like disabling all the problems and like weakening her. Or weakening him, I guess it was, wasn't it? I'm so used to being Adam and Eve as like a male and a female, but they're just like the two kind of similar looking androids. I don't really know. I think they called him. I think it was called him him. I think.
Die. Run. Run. Scary.
Back here. Oh yeah,
heading
this is
for
where
that
we fight
rocky
Adam
area.
for the first time. Isn't it?
Individual target ID marked.
This is where we fight Adam when he gets like formed from all the goop.
Once, long ago, a volcano erupted. From the fires of the eruption, a god emerged. One day, the god appeared before the machines and said, "Consciousness, pain, joy, misery, fury, shame, desolation, the future. The meaning of life."
Okay. That was weird.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential area. Large.
Hey, I've fought this machine before, right?
Proposal. Enemy should be dispatched in the...
The fucking tank.
Leaving such a dangerous foe intact would be unwise.
If you say so.
Got him. Jesus, okay. I'm not good at this kind of game. Yeah, I'm really bad at this kind of game if you haven't guessed already. What's in the fucking gold one? Maybe this will get rid of it. Yeah. You started it. Yeah, I'm not supposed to target the big ones. I'm supposed to target the little bastards, I guess. You've got him. Guys, I fucking hate that this is a thing. Let's get that machine core. There we go.
Forgive me, brother.
Brother? Wait, there's more of these things?
We've already fought two, so yeah. I think the gold ones are going to be much more common in this. I wonder if I was not supposed to fight them as 2B. Nah, because they're still there. They just took a lot of effort, but we were able to hack through them eventually. Now we actually have to literally hack through them. But still. Oh, I wonder if there's a hack chest up here. I remember there were a lot of hack chests around the map that I was like, how do you open these? And now obviously we know. It's being cheeky and required us to do it in playthrough 2 and didn't tell us. I guess that's a bit of a reward for having a good memory and being able to identify where all of them are. Really. Sadly, something I do not possess.
You, not people.
You're not either. Don't judge me calling me not a person.
Run. Run.
If you're a person, then I'm a person.
Target confirmed. Let's get him.
Hello. How are you?
Pretty good.
Weather today.
Desert weather. So it's okay. Yeah, I very much enjoyed playing Takanu. Professional bounty hunter. It's my new character's name, and I'm very proud of it.
So, kill. Why? Stop. Scary. Cruel. Stay back.
You're attacking me!
Ow. 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 Ow.
He used to get a lot of XP on this guy, apparently, though. Or I guess this is technically at the low levels, really, isn't it? Because this is campaign B, but we started with our high level, but this is still like the low level part of this campaign.
Run.
So with an XP booster on, which I believe we
Not
have.
this way.
I wonder what makes them choose these words.
That would be good to know, wouldn't it? Quick save. No. Right, we're gonna have to fight Adam again. Yeah, this is a lot quicker. Like, this part was fairly fast into the game
These are
previously.
android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here. There it goes!
They don't give up. Run.
Yeah.
Run. Must run.
Multiple machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
Let's duke it out.
Child. Child.
It still feels real dark.
Child.
What is this?
My love. My love.
Don't listen to them, 2B.
Together forever. Together forever. Carry me. Carry me.
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech. Let's take them out.
Feed me love. I'll get you for this.
Well, you should have let me here then.
Kill the androids. Kill. Destroy. I love you. Kill. Hatred. Pain. Slaughter. This cannot continue.
You can't. You just go surrender peacefully.
This cannot continue.
God, fighting Adam in here is gonna be a
This
real pain.
cannot continue.
I don't have my swords, which I'm used to.
This cannot continue. This cannot.
So we're fighting one of the harder bosses in the game, this particular Adam from research.
This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue.
Oh dear.
This cannot continue.
Fused together and turned into Adam already.
This cannot continue.
Here we go. Oh yeah, it was this thing first, Adam was afterwards.
What's happening?
I think. Do I have to, I can't remember if I had to fight this thing. Or if it just like spawned into Adam. No, well, it just spawned into Adam. Okay.
An android?
Every time we kill
No.
him, he gets stronger at this point, right?
This is a machine!
Very Sephiroth looking, when I'm noticing now.
And droids. Why? fight.
That was a lot easier than I remember. I don't remember if that was. I don't think that was the whole fight. He's definitely not dead. We haven't killed him yet.
Is this really a machine?
I mean, yeah. I remember this boss fight being quite hard. I don't remember why.
Damn it, not another one.
Oh, that's it.
2B! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah.
Come on! Through that hole!
Well, fair enough. Oh, I bet I know why. It's supposed to be, it was harder on 2B because it was an actual combat challenge. Now for 9S, it's more of like his combat capabilities are way worse, and it's supposed to be like, yeah, 2B did a good ball for the actual killing work, so it's easier for 9S. I get that. But that was a fucking well-timed jump.
It stopped. Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just happened?
No idea.
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
It actually moves faster like this.
Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
Come on. Punch through everything. Ow, frick. Yeah, the fish weapons feel like they have more of a thought out combo than the swords. The swords feel like they're supposed to be wielded with another sword. Because then you can cancel out of the wind down animations and things.
Okay, this is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Yeah, for once, a few times, 9S is fully professional. Okay, there, room. So I had a lot of fun on the weekend. It was a great time of role playing and things. Gonna have, yeah, most of the last role plays of the year for me are gonna be next weekend. The weekend after I'm away, and then it's New Year's, so it'll be early January when I get to do more roleplay.
Whew. I think we've earned a breather. Say 2B, I was hoping we could talk about our next move. I'm worried about the damage we took in that last battle with the machines. Maybe we should return to the resistance camp to resupply and conduct maintenance?
All right, let's go back.
You got it.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
inbox. Is it 2B? Plug-in chips. Makes as many as you can. Patronage. Available special price. Resistance supply. Schedule corresponds from humanity and lost equipment. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess we will go to the Resistance. I didn't think it would have it. Oh yeah, quests. All quests. Oh wait, I just realised, so you can carry over between playthroughs. I suppose I didn't actually check 9S's and stuff. Operator 210, corresponding no harm be problem respond if your problem response is necessary. Okay. Excuse me. For some reason, this particular... I know why. It's because the combat isn't quite as enjoyable. On 9S on 2B. For some reason, the game is weighing way heavier on me today. I think it's generally just because, like, 2B's combat was amazingly fun. And 9S's is, you know, just kind of okay. Actually curious what there's going to be if we go back to the factory. Actually going to look something up. Okay. Oh, here's another hack chest. Yep. Paper attached to vehicle.
Old world data, huh?
Oh well. Weird. Yeah, I was looking up, because I know there are a bunch of endings in this game, and apparently only at least one of them is missable. So I was looking up with, because I wouldn't mind going and like 100% completing this game at some point. I know I'm going to watch the full ending, but I was seeing if there's any of them are actually missable, and apparently there's one, but it's super late. So, and it has something to do with the side quests, so not too bad. Timmy's a beast. Right, so now then. Now then. Let's go to resistance camp. I am feeling quite tired, actually. I'll go for a little bit longer. But I'm definitely feeling weary. Yeah, I'm sorry, 9S, you're just not as badass as 2B. So, and I like playing the badass characters. Ooh, let's see how hard you get banned. The heck is Grounded? So one of my friends is playing, apparently, this game called Grounded. Don't know what it is. But yeah, I've got an interesting game to play tomorrow. Just this free game that I saw, which sounded kind of entertaining. Oh yeah, we got the room, don't we? You do feel free to just whatever you like. Hey, thanks. Yeah, apparently the missable one is like to do with. Let's get a room like this. You have permission, remember? Plus, we'll be stationed here for a while, so bad doesn't hurt. No point turning it down. But yeah, that box is already open. Okay. Stay here, right? Sounds great to me. Yeah, we can save it. Yeah, Nier's always kind of taken out of me for some reason. It's one of those games, I think, that it's very fun, but it's a very tiring one. I'm not sure why. This is a game I could not play if I wasn't streaming it. 100%. I'm very aware I would not. This is the kind of game I would not be able to play if I wasn't streaming. I just haven't like games that tire me out to play are just not the ones I usually will go with, because I usually feel fairly tired. Also, it might just be the fact that I'm streaming on Mondays. But yeah. Monday's always like it's start of the week, isn't it? I know this is way worse than everyone else, pretty much. That this is very first world problem. Oh, I'm getting tired by doing my job of playing video games. But it is surprisingly tiring. It's a weird thing you don't really think about. What have we got in here then? Large recovery. Oh, I bet it's in one of the other campaigns that is the reason why the Resistance camp is full of bodies. Not the Resistance camp, the robot camp, the friendly robot camp. I bet that's the reason.
Operator to 9S.
This is 9S. Go ahead.
I have an incoming message for 2B and 9S from the commander. Initiating playback.
2B, 9S. We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate.
End transmission.
I heard something about that back at the Resistance camp.
Target location confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible.
The counter attack with this weapon is pretty good. I've stated before I'm usually quite a fan of like punching kind of weapons in games. It's like I've always quite enjoyed monk classes. They've never been like my first choice, usually. Well, actually, no. In certain games, they actually are my first choice. Like, what was a good example? If anyone remembers that old DC MMO, like DC Universe, I loved the punching in that. The Brawler, I believe it was called. So the heavy, slow, like raw power style. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, DC Universe, a game that one of my least favorite games. It was fun, don't get me wrong, it was very fun. But it just felt, there was nothing to do in it, really. It was one of those games you basically had to pay to do anything, really, which was kind of sad. And you're like, if you with free, you were pretty much done at level like 14. I played a couple of those like that, to be honest. The other one was, I used to play a lot of just like the free-to-play MMOs and just try them out. One of the ones that was actually one of my favourite ones, for what it was a very long time ago, this little game called Wizardry 101. If anyone ever played that game, it was literally a pay-to-play game eventually, because it was free, but it locked off, like, most of the game. Like, you couldn't physically progress past a certain point in the story if you didn't pay. Which is what stopped me from playing, because I was, like, a 10-year-old kid. I was, like, 11, I think, because it was when I had my own laptop. My first own personal PC. Because otherwise, I used the family PC, which for kids nowadays, a family PC is this big desktop that your parents had, because your parents are PC gamers, and you got to play on it occasionally. When your parents had more stuff to do than just play Diablo 2, so you get to play a lot of the old school. I got to play a lot of like Diablo 2, Baldur's Gate, all that StarCraft 1, all that kind of game was what I grew up playing. On the big old PC brick thing we used to have, essentially. It was pretty good PC for the time. Nowadays it would be an absolute hunk of junk, but for the time period it was great. Trixie found a way older than I actually am. Just realized. I'm not that old. I'm 24. But yeah. We did used to have quite a powerful PC for when I was like growing up, essentially. Since my family loves our PC games. This is where I got to play a lot of the stuff that I love nowadays. It's definitely affected my taste in games nowadays. Because my favorite game, just outright, was Diablo 2. When I was growing up. And I thought it was really weird because no one else had seemed to have heard of that game. Didn't realise until much later in life that, oh yeah, the other games that people actually know are actual, like, kids games that are decently well regarded. Like, a lot of them are like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and things like that. Those are the games that other people were playing. I was playing Diablo 2, which turns out is like, it was what, 18 or something? It was a much older game than I should have been playing for like a 6-year-old. Still my most played game to date, I'd be willing to put money on. Just because how many years I spent playing almost nothing but Diablo 2. It would be like every day for at least a few hours I would play Diablo 2. For a good few years. And I've literally thought how much time I must have put into the game. I must have put in about 1 full year of game time in that game over the years. Which I loved the game, it was great. There's certain aspects of it which I liked more than Diablo 3. And weirdly enough, it's a lot of the unforgiving parts. And also, I mean, I love the story in Diablo 2. Hope Diablo 4 is going to be good. I'm never going to buy it. I mean, nothing on the planet is going to stop me buying Diablo 4. And that'll be that'll definitely be, if that comes out on to be honest, that is coming out on probably on a stream day, and I might actually like hour 1 stream, if the servers don't completely break. Regardless of what time. It'll be like midnight. Basically, if there's ever going to be a time for me to stream that game, for me to stream a game like massively out of time, it's going to be Diablo 4. Mostly because they're adding my favourite class back in. My class of choice in Diablo 2 was, it was actually one of the classes they added in Lord of Destruction, the expansion. It was the Druid, and they're adding it back for Diablo 4. So I'm super hyped. I used to play Elemental Druid when I was a kid because I liked all the meteors and things. But this was before I realised quite how much I loved being the tank. Essentially. Because, I think I've said this story before. I realised I really enjoyed playing tanky characters. It was partially in Diablo. Because I used to die quite a bit when I was young because, well, I was a little kid who was terrible at video games. So I used to die quite a bit. And then I realised, well, if I basically came up with this theory. If I'm tougher, then the enemy is going to have a harder time killing me, which means that I will do more damage to it. Essentially. That was what my brain as a little kid taught me, and that eventually translated to loving playing tanks. Because I went, well, the tank has more health, and things, so it means that it can take a lot more damage, which means I can be more aggressive. And it slowly, like, melded me into the kind of, like, ferociously aggressive, highly tanky playstyle that I tend to play in games nowadays. Well, I tend to favour at least. It's not always the one I pick. Though I usually will pick it for at least my first playthrough in a game. I just know what gels with me. And it's largely because of games like Diablo. But the time that I realised that tank was the role that was mine was in Wrath of the Lich King WoW. Partially because I realised that I got so many... there was a few things, basically. I realised as a kid, because I used to try playing summons a lot, because I was bad. So if they took the aggression off of me, then they weren't hitting me, which means I could do some more damage. Then I basically realised that... well, summons are useless. I basically was like so disappointed with summons just dying a lot. So I went, why do I ever have these summons and then I can't fight? Because my summons just die. So I'll put all the power into myself, essentially. And then I don't have to worry about summons, because the enemy can't kill me, and I can just obliterate it. So that was the first step. Then realising that I liked playing super tanky. Because I never liked dying in games. It felt like a failure. For me personally. In video games, like against... I don't mind dying in like PvP, because then it's like, man, I mean, you're up against other players who have the same tools as you, so fair enough. But I never like dying to the enemy, to like the AI in games, because it felt like, well, I should be able to beat these without dying. Even in games that have no death penalty, essentially. I still just don't like dying in games. And that was the second part. And the third part was me realising the whole, if I'm tougher, that means I can do more damage, because the enemy... Basically, I have less downtime, and I can live longer, which means I'll do more damage. And then it was leading to tanks. It's weird how you get your... Like, you earn your playstyle if you start gaming when you're quite young. I found. There are a lot of people who don't really like the tanky playstyle. Like, they prefer to play the squishy kind of, like, sneaky characters. I think that's probably kind of like a similar thing, because not many people like... Because nobody likes dying in games. So you find ways to, like, survive. That's what I think is, like, the sneaky... Like, people gravitate to the sneaky playstyle. Because the enemy can't detect you, so they can't attack you, which means you can feel really stylish and cool. I've never really liked the sneaky playstyle. I've not had the... I don't have the patience for it. I'm quite impatient as a person. Not the most. Like, I can...
Looks like our surface route's been cut off. Maybe we can get through from underground.
I can have patience if I absolutely need to.
So
if I can avoid it,
those machines out in the desert look just like androids, right?
Right.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines try to look like us?
There's no point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
Yeah. This is the very pretty area, right? Oh.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042. Control has been assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153. Control has been assigned to 9S.
Okay.
Combat data exchange requested.
Exchange accepted.
Proposal. Data should be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
Proposal accepted. Data will be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
End communication.
Well, that was fucking weird. Ah, yeah, this is where... Oh, no, this is the fairground. Fair enough. We have to fight the giant robot queen. We don't have to kill everyone in here now, because we actually know they're not enemies. Yeah, that was it. Like, I knew it was something horrifying. Oh god.
They were found by the machines. The machines called them treasures. Each treasure had a different shape. Each treasure had a different shape.
Why a heart?
What are those?
What the? I really like
Wow, this is weird.
Let's be happy together. Together. Together.
You've got mail. I remember there being a lot of stuff in here that we couldn't open. Oh, we have to go to that area later, maybe. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but that's always the thing that's kind of interested me. And why people like particular playstyles of games, because... I'm trying to think about the people in, like, my family. Because we're all, at least, used to be in certain cases, but we're all quite, have been in the past experienced gamers. I'm trying to think, and none of us actually played, like, the sneaky kind of playstyle. And I'm wondering if that's because we all have that kind of same belligerent streak, essentially. Like, this, we like being direct, usually. Like, this is what the characters I'm used to my family play. My mum plays, like, monkey assassin kind of characters. She played assassin in Diablo. A lot of, like, combos, basically. Combos that worked together quite well, did a lot of damage, and hit very fast. Wasn't really sneaky, though. Yeah, I thought we were supposed to go across the thing. My sister, one of them who actually, one of my family besides me, of my immediate family also, my cousins and things do play games and stuff as well, to varying degrees.
This gate isn't going to... Maybe there's another way...
My sister is the other one that majorly plays games. And she's always been a fan of the glass cannon. Which is, to be honest, one of my favourite playstyles as well. But it's her favourite one. And it always has been. She plays no defence at all raw power. Kind of caster, basically. That's what she's always played. And to be honest, in Diablo 3, she was the best wizard I've ever met. By a lot. Her account got, like, there was some weird problem with her account, so she lost her monstrously powerful wizard character, which really sucks because it was by far the strongest wizard I'd ever met.
Where does this corridor lead?
And she was very good at playing it as well. So my sister knew her shit when it came to playing casters. But again, it was not a subtle class, it was very much, you nuke everything, you just remove the
getting resistance
obstacle
signals from that building over there.
So it was kind of a similar playstyle to me, but from the other direction, essentially. It was not subtle, and had a similar kind of...
We need a way through.
Let's look around for a route we can take.
Get the enemy out of the way. Kind of thought, but her one was, if the enemy can't hit me, if the enemy's dead before it hits me, then I don't need to be tough, essentially. That was my sister's, like, philosophy for it, essentially, and it worked. Like, it's a very, very powerful plan, and it's very fun to play from time to time for me as well, but I leave that usually to her. My dad has always liked playing summoning type characters. Like, my dad plays very good at summoners.
Let's dance! Let's dance! Let's
Oh, another tank. Oh, this is a non-golden tank. I remember this. We don't tend to have a fondness for so many characters, like dots and stuff. Still not subtle. You like have an
These
army
machines are
because-
heavily armed. We'll regret it later if we let them escape. So let's take them out.
Yeah, not subtle at all. Very high damage minions, very high durability minions that aren't gonna die. I'm just trying to hit his playstyle.
What's this? Some kind of crystal?
Analysis. It is a core fragment from the machine lifeform. It is similar in structure to a plant cell.
A plant cell?
Oh yeah, that was weird to me. Why is it similar in structure to a plant cell? Like, I know what a plant cell looks like. It's got like the cell wall, the outer cell wall and things. But it's a weird thing. I don't quite get why it would be similar to one. Maybe it's got something to do with photosynthesis? Is that how they get their energy? I don't know. But yeah, there's my place, and then there's my place now, which is very direct.
Analysis. It is a
Super high
device that propels
durability, high
humans on
damage,
rails
very
at high
selfish.
speeds for the purposes of amusement. It was commonly referred to as a roller coaster.
Humans sure are strange creatures.
Yeah, that was fine. I tend to play very selfish, powerhouse.
Hey,
Like, I've never liked a
yes.
really defensive
People
style.
who know me well
tank.
usually call me Nines, so...
Oh.
So what do you think?
Of?
I mean, if you want to call me Nines, it's totally okay.
I'm good.
Oh,
Don't worry,
all
she
right.
calls you nines eventually.
Alert. Multiple resistance members detected beneath this room.
Can we save here? Damn it, I guess we have to go to the boss fight first. But yeah. It's an interesting one. That is my very high damage, high durability kind of builds that I tend to go for. Yeah, this was very sick. Last time, like, oh, this one was a bit weird. Now I remember this boss fight being weird. Not exactly difficult, but I remember it being weird.
What the hell?
our records don't say anything about a machine like this.
No, we can't hack it. We're back here. Oh yeah, we have to counter hack. That was the thing with this boss. That DNS was counter hacking. Oh, hello.
I must become beautiful. I must even die for being beautiful.
It's trying to hack us! If we take hacking damage, it'll affect our bodies as well! Tubi!
Beautiful! Beautiful! I must be beautiful!
Those look like... corpses!
Yep. Here's the ad phase.
Are we seriously being attacked with dead androids?
Wait, I don't think... 2B! I'm detecting black box signals! They aren't dead. They've been turned into weapons!
Alright, this ends now.
Yeah, any of this implies the camera.
I've almost analyzed the enemy's hacking pattern. I'm going to try to hack it back. Keep it busy.
Cool.
You got it.
Oh god, I'm gonna fucking hate this, aren't I? Yeah, I'm fucking gonna hate this fight.
Saturation attack triggered by enemy consciousness data. Failure to destroy it quickly may lead to serious damage in memory regions.
Pod!
Affirmative.
Yeah, he's the Giga Laser, right?
Go!
Yep. Look at me. Oh, please look at me. I'm assuming this is the robot. I want your eyes to look upon me alone. Okay. Will I not become beautiful? I don't know. Do these clothes make me look cute? Would he like it if I walked like this? Still don't know what it means to love someone. Think I've made up my mind. Whatever it takes to capture his affection. Old machine life from told me something. Beauty is what wins the world. What is beauty? Researching the old world, finding for the truth. Beauty is pretty scared. Style accessories, looking one's best. Will become beautiful. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Precious fuel far to the east is located a dangerous mountain. You will not care. I slip from cliffs onto rocks when she claimed a jewel. Blue stone, brilliant blue, so beautiful. I lost many parts to this jewel. I lost myself. My wounds are badges. There's rumour floating around that old machine life forms later devour the body of an android to gain eternal beauty. Nonsense. It's physically possible to gain beauty by killing an android, but I tried anyway. I would try anything. I wanted to vomit, but I kept going. It tasted like oil. The moment passed where I didn't strive to become more beautiful. He said, still won't look my way. Yeah, this is the weird, the robot that like all the other ones are for some reason in love with, aren't they? I bet it has something to do with that. Make someone feeling for you, let's say, practice every day. Still won't look my way. 8 more androids, even 8 machines. But still won't look my way. I will look my way. Won't look my way. Okay, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Yep. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, same thing. He still won't look my way. That's when I realised he cares not for jewels, or songs of beauty appearance, anything else I cannot win his love. Why have I done this to myself? Meaningless, meaningless, meaningless. Gaze into the mirror and reflection. It's only meaningless, and so I scream. Someone please look my way. That was fucking dark. Can't feel sorry for him.
Thanks for the assist.
Oh, you mean the hacking? No worries. Us scanners are pretty good at that kind of thing. I've got your back anytime.
Give me my loot.
We have to save those androids.
I'm sorry, 2B. Their circuits are fried. I think they were only being kept alive by that enemy.
Oh.
Poor things. Yeah, I'd almost feel sorry for them if they weren't, you know.
What is it?
That machine had some pretty weird things to say, huh? It's almost like it had actual emotion.
The machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's why he was acting so weird after this fight. I was wondering. You're getting lots more in-depth stuff from this, which is kind of cool. Should be able to quick save. No, you need to get closer to one of the things.
Hostiles!
I am not hostile.
Oh yeah, this is one. What's it called?
You defeated Broken Machine. You saved us.
This thing is awfully verbose for a machine.
We repay
Pascal's
you.
people.
Come to our village.
It could be a trap. Still, we should at least head over there and gather data, right?
This is Pascal's village.
This way.
I forgot they unlocked after the. I knew it unlocked quite early, but I forgot how early.
This way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Actually, no, I can go there.
This way. Here.
I know there's a save point in Pascal's village, so we can just get to that part. Oh no, actually we can quick save here. Cool. Okay. So that leaves some more stuff for next time. Yeah, I've got technically like 5 minutes left, but I am really starting to flag, guys. So, I don't know what it is about this game. It just makes me kind of tired, but still very good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. If you keep playing video games, keep being awesome. You guys are the best owners on Twitch. You'll be back on tomorrow. I've got a new game, for me at least. I don't know if it's a new game outright, but popped up on my Steam feed and it was free. So, thought I'd give it a shot. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe if you can. It'd be greatly appreciated. So, you know, I can eat food and keep drinking Coca-Cola and not starve to death. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening. Good night. You guys are the best. Seriously. See ya.